Kaaba was mentioned in Epstein files.
Breaking news, all Muslims, the Kaaba was mentioned in the latest Epstein files. Jeffrey Epstein bought the kiswa of the Kaaba. Kiswa is the cloth that covers the Kaaba, and he bought the one that was on there for 1 year. After that, he also bought this fabric. Here's all the documents, and this transaction was done through Aziza Al-Ahmadi. Question I have is, what was Jeffrey Epstein doing with the cloth of the Kaaba? Wallahi, I'm actually lost for words and I'm disgusted. Share this everywhere and spread awareness now.
This is crazy. Why does he need this Kaaba thing? I don't understand it. Why does he need this piece of Kaaba? I think it's some sort of clothes or something. Write down in the comments what you know.
So who exactly is this Saudi woman Aziza Al-Ahmadi, the woman that sent Jeffrey Epstein the cloth that was covering the Kaaba? She considers herself a pioneering Saudi businesswoman, an advisor to the royal court, and owns an electronic gaming company. Apparently, they first got in touch when Epstein reached out to the royal court, stating his intention to create an Islamic digital currency similar to Bitcoin to be called Sharia. They allegedly spoke more. She connected him with Saudi leaders, and he connected her with influential American circles. And she later sent him pieces of the cloth that covered the Kaaba by saying that it was touched by a minimum of 10 million Muslims of different denominations, Sunni, Shia, and others. And then she says the cloth kept their prayers, wishes, tears, and hopes on this piece.
So why do he need it? I don't understand it. Why do he need this fabric? These clothes of Kaaba? Do he want to wear it because many people pray toward it? Is that the case? What do you guys think? This guy is crazy. This Jeffrey Epstein guy is crazy. Why do we need these kind of things? What's the point of this?
This picture found in the Epstein files appears to show human meat directly next to turkeys on a cutting board. So you can actually download and scroll through all these photos yourself like I've been doing for the past few days. But at one point recently, I started to see people talking about this image. It is in file EFTA01646032. And you just have to scroll down until you find this. Now, this is a more full version of the photo that's unredacted, and as you can see, it appears to be a naked human or possibly a child with its legs up in the air, its face turned to the side, and it appears to be dead, almost as if it is going to be cannibalized next. So clearly, seeing this photo amidst other photos from Epstein's estate, like photos depicting CSAM and perpetrators, that's incredibly disturbing, right? Well, as you can see, this image is attributed to someone named Harold Seward. And as it turns out, Harold is a kind of macabre artist who has created all sorts of pieces of art that really push the boundaries. And he has been working in those spaces for years, for decades now, creating really strange art that is, to some extremely tasteless. And yes, I know a lot of people have been thinking that that photo might show a form of cannibalism or something like that occurring in the Epstein circle. But it's really just a piece of art created by Harold, at least to our knowledge. But to me, regardless, that begs an even bigger question. Why is this art sandwiched amongst CSAM? Why is this photograph, this extremely creepy photograph showing what looks to be the dead body of a child that is completely nude on a cutting board? Why is that image in the Epstein files at all? If you actually scroll through this section of the files, you will see it's nude pictures of victims with perpetrators, lots of sexual photos, and then this is just randomly in there. So did Epstein have this image in his files because he was participating in something like this? Did he have a penchant for extremely disturbing and bizarre art? I don't really know, and I don't know what to tell you guys because there are no answers here, especially since there's no context provided. Just to remind you, the DOJ and the FBI, they did not provide any context to any of the images or videos that they have released. They have simply just thrown them up and said, make of this what you will. So if anybody else has any ideas or thoughts on this photo and why this may have been in the Epstein files, please let me know. But I'm going to continue covering all of these stories. There are so many videos that I have to make just today because there's so much coming out of this, and the Epstein saga is truly the biggest story of our generation, of our time. In my opinion, it's the biggest news story of all time. and it's just going to keep getting darker and darker.
This is very terrible. It's extremely disturbing, disgusting. Like, let's say some people have no morality, okay, no moral values, no good and evil. They're like nihilistic. They have some nihilism within them, okay? But even if that is the case, how can someone enjoy such kind of things? It doesn't make sense for me. Like, what is the point of all of this? How can someone enjoy such kind of things? Unless they are the devil themselves, as Epstein is. You know, it's, the thing is that it's not only him. There are many people with him. There are many people who are involved with him, who party with him, who did this kind of terrible things. And they are everywhere. They even reached Mecca. They can reach anywhere. And these people are powerful. These people can do a lot of things. They're extremely powerful. That's the point. And this is extremely disturbing. That's what I can say.
They ate fucking children. They ate fucking children. They ate fucking children.
I agree with her. We are underreacting. That's extremely right, like I say. I mean, imagine there are lots of things that we overreacted about. People are saying, "Oh, we overreacted. These things goes very viral. It doesn't necessarily need such kind of validation and stuff. This kind of attention, it doesn't need it." People are saying such kind of things, but the reality is we are underreacting. This is too much. Okay? We overreacted about things on the internet for when they are very, very small things. People are overreacting for 6, 7 and stuff, but they are not reacting to this. We reacted to Diddy so much, but we forget about Epstein. What can I say? This is crazy. The world we live in is crazy.
He said newborn babies taste like cream cheese. He compared babies to the taste of cream cheese. No matter how many years I research this stuff, I will never be desensitized to it because what the fuck do you mean? I will never eat cream cheese again. Ever again. And they're not gonna get in trouble for this stuff. I'm gonna go barf.
They are even saying such kind of things with no shame. Let alone shame. Like, where is the law that work for such kind of people? That's what you see right here. It doesn't work for such kind of people. All the things that they tell you is a scam. Complete scam. They are scamming you in front of your face. Crazy.
So they aren't going to talk about this, but in the new Epstein files drop, Jeffrey Epstein was emailing Robert Trivers, who's an American biologist. And they were actively talking about pushing the transgender ideology onto children as young as 3 years old. Here's the full email up here. It's very graphic. If you want to read it, you can, but it's pretty bad. And Robert, emailing Jeffrey Epstein, notes, "By the way, we are now pushing the intervention earlier. So you notice your 3-year-old son has trans tendencies. So now you intervene with hormones. I would be frightened to do that, but who knows?" Now, usually I'm all for reconciliation and forgiveness, but we all know what needs to happen to these people. And Robert Trivers is a free man right now, even after it was revealed that most of his work was funded by Jeffrey Epstein.
Why are they pushing such kind of agendas on a child? This is where the law fails. Why are they pushing such kind of agenda? Why are they influencing them? Influencing them and say they have such kind of tendency is a fallacy by itself. Okay, this logic, this reasoning falls apart. You push your agenda and you say this child have a tendency. He have or she have such kind of tendency because you push the agenda on them. Not because they naturally have such kind of tendency. It is because you push your agenda to them. That's what I see. But these people are pure evil. That's what we shall know. These people are pure evil. Anyways, that's it for now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Write down your comments. Till next time, peace and blessings.